Hello, welcome to Productions MJC. My name is Mark.
Okay, today I got, just thinking about this video is making me just, stop, be professional. Okay, I just have to do this. The flat earth is imploding because you have very prominent flat earthers. There's Flat Earth A-hole. Well, Eric Dubai, he's been kicked off the internet. But there's other flat earthers that are just livid. And this Lori Frary, whatever, and Larry and Lawrence. Larry, Moe, and Curly. I mean, these guys get together, and it's phenomenal. I've been watching this baby about the flat earth map. It's 3 hours long, and I've been watching this thing, and these people are just hysterical. This dude, Lawrence, he tears apart the flat earth map. The Gleason, Robotham, New Age map, he tears it apart. I mean, he does a better critique and rip apart of the flat earth map than any glober, as we're called, has ever done. This guy's a flat earth believer, and he just rips this map to shreds. It's hysterical to sit and watch and gather material from it. It's good because he's totally right. He destroys it. But what's funny is these two get together with somebody else on here, and he's just ripping into this thing. And when he rips into it, the others, they have to mute themselves a lot because they're probably laughing like I am. Anyway, these folks they go off about how, I mean, he goes off about, there's some spelling errors on it and all that. Sorry, I got distracted because I watched it and I was just laughing my guts out. That's why I have to make this video. They're talking even about a diamond flat earth model. You know, because they're tearing apart this model, they're tearing apart that model, they're tearing apart all the models. Why? And they're yelling at, Flat Earth A-hole, good old Jake, he's screaming at the camera, you know, stop using the map. Why? Because it's so easily debunked. It's easily shown to be a fraud and fake. And good old Laurie is like, just, it's about feelings. Share your feelings of flat earth. Don't get into a debate about reality. Don't get into a debate about facts. Do not. Whatever you do, flat earthers, is what she's telling her crew and her followers and watchers. Do not ever talk about facts. Because remember, for people who follow me, I've already told you what flat earth is about. Flat earth is about attention. It's not about proving a flat earth at all. It's about doubting a globe. It's about feeling that it's flat. It has nothing to do with whether it is flat or a globe. These folks know it's a globe. The one guy, Lawrence, he sounds like an Aussie. Sounds like he's from Australia, mate. And, you know, and he knows that the sun moves and the stars move differently than they would on a flat earth map, so he's ripping it apart. And Flat Earth A-hole, he's ripping it apart. It's just hysterical to watch it implode. That's why I called it Flat Earth Implosion. It's just, the more evidence people get, the more people launch these high altitude balloons, they tell you, stop, don't go by high altitude balloons. Because one of these days, well, I'm sure it's already been done because these guys are cowards, but one of these days, somebody is going to launch a high altitude balloon at 10:30 at night, and they are going to, you know, they're going to go, there's no sun floating off in the distance. It's gone. You know, I've challenged many flat earthers, launch a high altitude balloon at 10:30 at night, and when it gets up to apex at midnight, it pans around, show me your high altitude sun floating off in the distance across your flat earth. That's why this Laurie is telling, don't Stay away from evidence. Stay away from trying to prove something. You know, live, the flat earth map debate. Map debate my eye. They're saying, stay away from it. Don't try to prove anything. They're trying to educate their flat earth believers. Look, flat earth believers, you don't get it. It's not about proving anything. It's about just sharing your feelings. Oh, I wish I had that page. It's one of these pages. It was in my last video. I brought it up just at the end. And it said, share your feelings. Share your information and your feelings about why you feel the earth is flat. It's not about showing anything. It's not about proving a thing. They talk about the diamond earth now, and, you know, does that look like it? Just, no. Anyway, yeah, and the flat earth is not a circle, okay? That goes directly, sorry, I'm getting, I'm going to have to grab my inhaler, holy crap. Anyway, what now they're saying it's not a circle. Ooh, you go to a Bible thumper, holy crap, man, they'll grab Isaiah 40:22 and then, baby, it's a circle. Even though the Hebrew word for circle and sphere are exactly, I mean, there's only one word, and it just encompasses all of it. So it's a sphere, and that's what they're saying. But I digress. Anyway, here's the flat earth live man, and they'll go in, you know, you can look at it and then share your feelings about why you feel it's a flat earth. It's funny. Oh, and then my favorite buddy, he hates my guts. Taboo Conspiracy. Now, everybody knows I've kind of got a thing with Taboo Conspiracy. We kind of titty-tat back and forth. And his newest one, December 9th, he got a film of 7.53 miles with no curvature. Okay? And here's a picture of this. I'll insert a picture of... I'm going to insert a picture right now of that close-up. And doesn't that look pretty? Doesn't that look nice? I mean, woo! You know what it is? It's a spotlight 7.3 miles away. It's 5.3 miles away, okay? Now, Utah has a pretty dramatic inversion. You know, you don't get them like in Oklahoma where there's no mountains. The cold air fills the valleys like a bowl of milk. And here's another one. And here's another, you know, from his video. Let's take a look at the close-up. And doesn't that look like a spotlight? Wow. No, it doesn't. Because what it is, it's called now, I'll probably slaughter the Fata Morgana. Fata Morgana. It's the Mirage. Look at this word right here. Mirage. Okay? Now, for people who follow me, you know that I had a video, and Mr. Taboo Conspiracy made his own one called Debunking Globe Shillery, and where he attempts to tear apart mine because he says there's a mirage, there's a heat shimmer. And he gives the GPS coordinates, and he goes into details about, he tells people, my camera's only 2.6 feet above the water's edge, da-da-da. And then he throws a fit and says Marx is, does that look 5.3? I mean 2.6? No, it looks like about 5.3. I was getting my figures messed up in my head. It looks about as tall as the guy standing over there in the water. You know, it looks like it's 5.3, not 2.6. But he goes into, he spunks a fit and says, here's where I'm at. And then he says, this is me, and this is Mark's video location. It's separated by half a mile. And he keeps telling his followers, at its furthest point, my camera was 6.3 miles away from the dike. Okay? This is a magician's trick. Anybody who loves, you know, I Doug Henning, David Copperfield, you know, Harry Anderson. I love Harry Anderson. Anyway, you know this. You know what it's like, here, look at this. Please study this, pay attention to this. Then what does he do? Well, I had a video where I debunk his debunk, and I literally tear it apart. And since then, I mean, he's argued back and forth with me pretty regularly. But since I tore apart debunked his debunk, ooh, dead silence. I can hardly get a word out of him. You know, it's got to really irritate him to get me. Okay, so yeah, here's his supposed, but there he is, you know, right there. Now, and like I said, yeah, that doesn't look like no 2.6. You know, that's what he's telling you. Anyway, and again, here, like I said, he goes out here and he says, you know, pay attention to where I'm at. I'm 6.3 miles. Pay attention to here. Pay attention to here. And that's all he's doing. Because then he goes all the way out there, and that's a pain in the butt. That's a crappy road. Oh, I think I'll ruin my car going out there again. I'm done with that. Because this body of water is crap for proving or disproving curvature. I mean, it can be done, and I did it, and this is his video making, that's my words, and he's making fun of me. The dike is unobservable from this high. I could say it the first time I ran through it. Look at the bird. Let's look at a close-up of it. Now you'll notice I have a picture of this building, and that is Fremont Island in the background. Notice that he... No. He doesn't have Fremont Island in the background, does he? Why is he doing that? Well, for those of you following me, the debunk of the debunk, I tore him to shreds. And I just brought this up. This isn't from the film. I did the exact same thing in my film. But there's where he's at. Pay attention to here. Pay attention to here. Pay attention to here. Where's he actually filming? Oh, that would be right here. That's 6.3. That is a mile closer. Like I said, this narrow, it's really hard to show curvature on this piece of water. But he knows it, and then he films this mountain peak over here, which I show in my video, and so then it cuts right across there at like 4.5 miles. Let me just move that for you and show you. He films this mountain peak. Oh, like I said, right across that corner at 4 miles. And he goes, I can see the dike. I can see the dike. Not really. No, he can't see the dike. You know, he complained about a heat shimmer in my video. The heat shimmer was there, but it was between this point and this point. You know, he's not even going across the chemicals. Now me, when I film, look at that. I go across Compass Minerals is the name of the building, and boom. Now, Compass Minerals is over here. He's not even filming Compass Minerals. Let's go back and take a look at that. Yep. No, he's not even filming near it. So, but his main complaint was Mirage. Mark has a Mirage. Never mind that the Mirage is back here. Never mind that the Mirage has nothing to do with video from here to here. The heat shimmer is all back here, but he is throwing a fit over a Mirage in my video. And what does he do? He uses a Mirage to prove and the Mirage. Let's go back to Fata Morgana. It is, it's often rapidly changing. Now, go out and watch his video. I think I'll even include a link to it. Go out and watch it. You can see it's like she's got a strobe light over there. It's flashing light, and it's multicolored, rainbowed, and everything. It's a Fata Morgana. I mean, it's obviously a total Fata Morgana. And there's Mirage compiles several inverted and direct right-side images that are stacked on top of each other. They show alternating compressed and stretched zones, but it's at night. The reason he does it at night, so you can't see that. He just makes the light shimmer, and it's caused by a temperature inversion, which we get a boatload of in Utah. So, I have moved it. Here's where I film from. Here's Compass Minerals. Here's the island I show in the background, and look who gets right there. And when you get that far, back to that point, when you get that far, what happens is you get this. I mean, look at that bird. He included, I mean, you can easily, he's complaining about the heat shimmer on this building. You know, I don't debate that. It is there. But this is 6 miles. The building is out here where the heat is off of a, what do they call that dry ground again? Oh, desert. Yeah. That's the word. Desert. There's a heat shimmer across the desert that he's complaining about. And what does that, I'm sorry, I gotta say it, liar say? What does he do? What does he use to prove his point? He uses a mirage. He uses a wintertime inversion-caused Fata Morgana across Utah Lake to prove his point. Every time. So, you know, I just love the meltdown. He's using Mirage to complain about my Mirage. No. He's actually using a Mirage to prove Flat Earth and complaining that my Mirage disproves globe. I think I'm gonna get a headache. Never mind. I'll go back to having. I'll go back to watching this video. This is entertainment. You can't buy watching them just freak out over the Flat Earth map, complain about the scale, complain about the measuring stick on it, complains about everything. Hey, there's our Aussie right there. And it's hysterical. He's complaining about the very thing that he's telling people, stop using evidence because we don't have any. It's feelings, people. They admit it. They admit we don't have any evidence. It's not about evidence. It's about the way it feels. It's about the way it just embraces your soul and fills your life with joy and happiness because it's nice. Look, yeah, I'd have a smoke. Oh, I don't smoke, but it would be. Oh, jeez. Look, I'm telling you, if you really want some entertainment value out of Flat Earth, I highly recommend you go to this webpage and watch this video. Watch a bunch of them, because they're like, people, stop using evidence. There is no evidence, and all the evidence you produce can easily be debunked because it's wrong. He even says the Flat Earth map is wrong. So don't use evidence. It's not about evidence. It's about feelings. It's about these feelings that you express to your friends and neighbors about the Flat Earth. I'll tell you, look, I swear, it's the best entertainment you will ever have. Just to watch these people implode.
Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. This has been Mark with Productions MJC.